This is the DJI Mini 5 versus the Autel Evo Nano. And if you're trying to buy your first drone today, this is probably the most important beginner drone battle right now. One is the king of beginner drones. The other is the underdog trying to prove DJI finally has real competition. So which one actually deserves your money? The DJI Mini 5 feels like DJI looked at every beginner fear and engineered around it. Better obstacle sensing, stronger battery life, improved low-light camera performance, vertical shooting for social media, and flight software that still feels more polished than almost everyone else. DJI's biggest advantage isn't just hardware anymore, it's confidence. The drone feels stable, beginner-friendly, and weirdly difficult to mess up unless you actively ignore warning messages like a movie villain. Reports and comparisons in 2026 consistently show DJI still leading in transmission stability, software refinement, and overall flying experience. The Autel Evo Nano fights back in a very different way. It's smaller company energy, more freedom, less ecosystem control, strong image quality, and surprisingly impressive obstacle sensing for such a compact drone. Some pilots also prefer Autel because it avoids some of DJI's stricter geofencing restrictions, which makes the drone feel like it's less like it's asking permission to exist every 5 minutes. Reddit users constantly compare the two brands like Android versus Apple for drones. But here's where the difference becomes obvious for beginners. DJI wins on software polish, beginner confidence, app reliability, battery and flight optimization, and long-term support. Autel wins on freedom and fewer restrictions, good value for money, good camera quality in a compact size, and more enthusiast-style flexibility. And the funny part is, most beginners ultimately care about one thing: which drone gives me the least stress? That's still DJI. The Mini 5 simply feels more complete overall. Low light performance, longer flight endurance, smoother software, stronger ecosystem support, and more consistent reliability make it the safer recommendation for most first-time buyers. But the Autel Evo Nano is not some cheap knockoff anymore. It's a legitimate alternative for people who want a more open flying experience and don't want to feel locked into DJI's ecosystem. So what's the real answer? If you want the easiest, safest, most polished beginner drone experience, DJI Mini 5 wins. If you want flexibility, fewer restrictions, and strong value for money while still getting great footage, Autel Evo Nano wins. That's it. Thank you for watching. Please leave a like and subscribe.